Okay, so, uh, everyone's talking about AI making you rich while you sleep. And honestly, who wouldn't want a slice of that pie? We're digging into a blog post today all about this from AutoDS. And it seems like they're all about AI for this thing called dropshipping.
Yeah, it's like a gold rush right now. All these AI tools popping up, promising easy income. AutoDS definitely seems like they have some skin in the game. So let's see if their advice actually holds any water.
Yeah, and more importantly, if it can hold our wallets right.
Yeah.
So they start by talking about the ethics of using AI to basically print money. Like,
Mm,
is it even okay to do this? And they're kind of waving the all clear flag saying it's not the tool itself, but how you use it.
right, which is what everyone always says when new technology comes along and shakes things up. Like, remember when everyone was freaking out about calculators in schools? But with AI, it all comes down to transparency. Are you being upfront with people about how you're using it? Are you being responsible? Those are the big questions we need to be asking.
Totally, because trying to hide the AI feels kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
So they get into this whole drop shipping thing as the way to make this AI income dream a reality.
Yeah.
And they describe it as low risk, low investment, super flexible. Like it almost sounds too good to be true.
Well, dropshipping has actually been around for a while. Basically, you're selling stuff online without actually having to keep any of it in stock yourself. You just got to find a good supplier and then handle things like marketing and customer service.
Which I'm guessing is where AutoDS comes in to save the day with their AI.
Yeah.
They've got this thing called an AI Shopify store builder. And they say you can get your whole dropshipping business up and running in minutes, like minutes. It sounds like something out of Star Trek.
Yeah, let's just say it's usually a bit more complicated than a single click. We'll definitely have to unpack that claim a bit later.
Oh, absolutely. But first, let's keep going because they don't stop at just drop shipping. They're talking about this whole buffet of different AI income streams that sound straight out of a sci-fi movie. Like, get this, they talk about using AI to write content. I'm talking blog posts, marketing copy, even entire books.
Yeah, the content creation game is definitely changing. Tools like ChatGPT are pretty impressive when it comes to writing text, but the quality and, actually being original are still things people are worried about.
Okay, but imagine if your AI assistant could write you a best-selling novel while you're sipping margaritas on the beach. That's the dream they're selling, right?
Mm.
And hold on to your hats because it doesn't stop there. They also mention creating and selling AI-generated art using platforms like DALL-E and Midjourney.
It's true, even the art world is getting in on this whole AI thing. It really makes you think about creativity and ownership in a different way. Like, what does it even mean to be an artist when AI can do this stuff?
It's like having your own digital Da Vinci just cranking out masterpieces. But for those of us who aren't exactly the artistic type, AutoDS says we can build and sell AI-powered chatbots for businesses.
Yeah, it seems like any business that's not at least thinking about using AI is going to get left behind. But even with AI's help, building a chatbot that actually works still takes a lot of work. You really got to understand what your customers want and how they're going to use it.
Yeah, you can't just throw a chatbot up there and expect it to magically solve all your problems.
Oh,
Speaking of throwing things out there, AutoDS also suggests we all become AI investors, specifically in AI stocks and ETFs.
right. That's definitely a high risk, high reward kind of thing. I think the hardest part for most investors is figuring out what's hype and what's the real deal.
It's like trying to catch a falling knife. Right. But wait, there's more. They also talk about using AI to make YouTube videos and online courses. So basically letting AI do your video editing and write your scripts for you. Maybe even do the voiceover work.
Wow. Yeah, the line between content creator and AI assistant is definitely getting blurry. But at the end of the day, it's still the human element that makes content stand out. Your unique voice, your experience, your perspective. That's what people are really looking for.
So it's not about being replaced by AI. It's about learning to work with it.
Mm.
And if that wasn't enough, they even bring up affiliate marketing,
Mm.
saying that AI can help you find the right audience and rake in those commissions.
Yeah, AI can definitely make affiliate marketing more efficient. But building trust with your audience and actually recommending good products should always come first.
It's like they say honesty is the best policy, even in the age of AI. But before we get too lost in all these different AI side hustles, let's go back to that AI Shopify store builder that AutoDS was so excited about. So we've talked about how dropshipping can be a real business. But even with AI, building a successful online store still takes work, right?
Absolutely. Finding your niche,
Yeah.
finding good products, creating a brand identity, writing good marketing copy, providing great customer service, all of that still requires a human touch.
So maybe saying you can launch a store in minutes was a bit of an exaggeration.
Mm.
But they do say their AI can help with things like finding products, designing the store, even creating content, right?
To some extent, yes. AI can definitely automate parts of those tasks, but the quality of what it comes up with really depends on the data you feed it.
So you're saying I can't just tell the AI to make me a website that sells unicorn-themed garden gnomes to retirees and expect it to be a huge success.
Well, you could try, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. The AI might be able to build something that looks like a website, but it's your understanding of the market, your products, your marketing. That's what's going to make or break you.
So it's more like a really advanced assistant than a magic genie. Got it.
Hmm.
But let's say I do want to try this AI Shopify store builder. What are some potential downsides I should be aware of?
Well, one thing to watch out for is becoming too reliant on automation. If you let the AI make all the decisions about your store's design and what products you sell, you might end up with a really generic website that doesn't stand out, one that doesn't really represent your brand.
Right, because nobody wants to buy from a store that looks like it was made by a robot. What about quality control? Can I trust the AI to write product descriptions and website copy that's accurate and engaging?
That's another good point. AI-generated content can be a mixed bag. You'll definitely want to review and edit everything carefully, make sure it sounds like your brand, and that it'll connect with your target audience.
Garbage in, garbage out, right?
Right.
If you don't give the AI good information and clear instructions, you can't expect amazing results. So it seems like this AI Shopify store builder could be useful, but it's not exactly a passive income machine.
Exactly. You still need to be involved in making your store look and feel a certain way
Hmm.
and making sure it meets your standards. And don't forget, AutoDS isn't the only AI dropshipping game in town. There are other platforms out there, each with its own pros and cons.
So do your research, compare your options, and choose what works best for your goals and your comfort level with AI. Now let's talk a bit more about AutoDS itself. They really seem to be positioning themselves as the go-to solution for AI dropshipping. It's like they're saying, come on in, we've got everything you need to build your dropshipping empire with AI. But are they really the be-all and end-all?
Well, they do seem to have a pretty complete set of tools. It's not just the store builder. They say they handle everything, like finding products, fulfilling orders automatically, even optimizing prices and managing your inventory.
Okay, so we're talking about a lot of automation here.
Mm.
But I don't know about you, the idea of letting AI control so much of my business makes me a little nervous.
I get it. And it just goes to show that even with all this AI hype, you still need to understand how the business works at its core.
Right. AI can't magically make people want your products,
Yeah.
and it's not going to make you rich overnight.
Exactly. These tools can help you work smarter and faster. But it's still on you to make good decisions, adapt to changes, and give your customers something they actually want.
So for our listeners who are ready to dive into this whole AI dropshipping thing, what are some key things they should remember?
I think the biggest thing is to be both excited and skeptical. Don't believe the hype that you'll be making money in your sleep without doing any work. It's still a business. It takes work and dedication and a willingness to learn.
It's about working smarter, not harder, right?
Exactly. Use these AI tools to automate tasks, analyze data, and make your processes more efficient. But don't forget about your own skills and knowledge. Those are still super important.
And of course, do your research. Don't just jump on the first AI bandwagon that comes along. Take some time to learn about the technology, see what different platforms are out there, and choose the one that best fits your goals and your comfort level. Because ultimately, it's about finding the right tools to help you achieve your vision, not the other way around. Well, everyone, there you have it. A deep dive into the wild world of AI-powered income, with a special focus on dropshipping. We've talked about the potential, the downsides, and everything in between. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two. And you're feeling more confident about navigating this whole new world of AI entrepreneurship.
And remember, things are changing all the time. So stay curious, keep learning, and don't be afraid to try new things. Who knows what amazing opportunities are just around the corner.
That's right. The future of AI is full of possibilities. Now go out there and build those AI-powered empires. Until next time, happy hustling.